What is going on, guys? Coming at you guys with the new video today. And today is Monday, the 3rd of November. New month, new week, new opportunities. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, my people. So, if you guys want to join me on these. Damn, I don't even know what to say, man. Cold calls are brutal, but we got 2 booked appointments last week, and this week we're gonna book more appointments, get our clients, and continue on prospering. So I have a appointment at 1 o'clock. This guy, construction business, he wants a website, so I'm gonna end up joining a call with him hopefully, and getting our next client. So for now, we're gonna do some cold calls and continue on booking appointments to get these clients. Again, guys, I said it in the past videos, my goal is to get to $10,000 a month with cold calling and going through the motions. Me personally, I am not the best salesman when it comes to selling things to people, but I do have an experience person to person in sales. This is just going to translate to getting on the phone and getting better at my pitch and selling things over the phone. It's not the easiest thing because rejections are going to happen, but we're okay with that. After every 99 no's, you're going to get that one yes. So that's all we need, guys. That's all we need. We need that one person to be like, let's do it. Let's get started. I will appreciate the services that you're offering. So it's just like, we might as well put ourselves out there. Let me get my power dialer set up. I got my water. I got my sticky notes right here, just in case I need to write stuff down. I was cold calling over my phone, but I just found the process to be a lot easier when I'm doing it from my computer, and you could actually hear the conversations. So that's just, as far as you guys listening up to what I'm saying. Because in some cases, when I had my phone right here on the computer, it didn't really pick up the voice too much. But when I'm doing it through the computer, as far as the calls, it just sounds a lot better. So let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Now I'm gonna be dropping some gems about my journey. Hasn't been the easiest journey, but we're making moves, my people. We're making moves. So let's get on to the next call. Wish me good luck, guys. Wish me good luck. Because we're going to get our next client. We're going to get our next client today, my people. We're going to get our next client. Let's see what's good. Let's see what's good. Let me adjust this. Can I move this? Thought I was able to move it beforehand.
Thank you for calling Mainline Craftsman. We are unable.
Of course they're not able to answer the phone. Of course. But I'm on the phone. It's all good. It's all good. No answer. On to the next. The goal today is about 60 calls, maybe to 100, just depends, because I want to get myself prepared for this dude at 1 o'clock in the case that he does show up, and I could just go down through the systems and processes that I use to build out the website for him and to put him online. So let's see what's good for the next.
Thank you for calling Morton Buildings. Please wait while we direct your call.
Yeah, no. Gonna direct my call. It's all good. This is just an improvement off of last week, because last week I got 2 booked appointments. Now this week, let's see if we could get back-to-back booked appointments. That would be phenomenal. That would be awesome, to be honest with you guys. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. And it's hard, like, one thing I could say, it's actually pretty difficult, you know, going into different situations as far as, you know, you knowing that you're still learning, going through the processes and everything, and you want to hold yourself to a high standard. But then when you're not closing, it just becomes very difficult to really keep yourself, like, up there, you know, in the vibes. So, but it's something that we're just gonna have to go through.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
She's
860.
not even answering. Catherine is not answering. Catherine is not answering. A lot of people are probably out from work because it was holiday on Friday. I think it was Halloween, so a lot of people either aren't in the office or maybe they are in the office. Who knows? At least people my age, you know, they're not. They probably took a long weekend. But people who actually have a business going on, they're definitely showing up. So we're likely going to get something soon. Let's see what's good. Let's see what's good. Let's see what's good. Let's see what's good.
Thank you for calling Cole Brothers. The office is currently closed for lunch. Please let your...
For lunch? It's only 11. I thought lunchtime was after 12. It's all good. It's all good. No answer. No answer. No answer. No answer. Do this long enough, we're gonna get that client, baby. We're gonna get that client. We're gonna get that client. Like I said, last week was definitely a W because I got those 2 booked appointments. Now this week we're gonna book more appointments. I only worked 4 days out of the 5 days, so I'm actually gonna go Monday through Friday with this one, with this week. So let's see what's good. Let's see what's good.
Please leave your message for 60398.
Acadia is not working out. And I got a list of like 4,000 contacts, so someone's definitely gonna need these services, man. And that's one thing I could recommend is you having a big lead list, so you're not just, you know, scrambling to find the next person to call. It becomes a lot tougher when you're running out of leads back to back. But my suggestion is just build up your lead list as big as possible, so it just makes things 10 times easier when you're actually trying to call the next person. Dude, my nose is so itchy. Another problem with the nose, man.
Your call has been forwarded. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record.
Alrighty then. Yep, seems like no one's answering the phone now. Dude, last week we got a bunch of people answering the phone. Hopefully we could get some people today to answer the phone. I'm gonna try to get at least one booked appointment. At least one booked appointment. at least one booked appointment. That'd be a W for the day. I'm gonna be honest with you. God willing, that happens. You know. All right. This isn't a solid contact. But yeah, guys, just a numbers game at the end of the day. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game, my people. It's a numbers game. Jeffrey H. What is it? Does he have a contact? Row.
The number you have dialed, 603-7495.
Yeah, these people are not answering the phone, which is all good. But it would be nice if they answered the phone. It would be nice. Would be nice. Would be nice. Get our next client. Get our next client. You already know. You already know. But yeah, guys. Me personally, I like to be more on the chiller side as far as when I'm, pitching. Just because of the fact that I don't want to be too intrusive or be like I want to be direct, but not in the aspect of, being black or white. I kind of just want to find that gray area. All right, they're not answering. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go put my clothes in the dryer. My bad. Give me 1 second. Alright, I am back. Let me just do something real quick. Give me 1 second. Alright, I try to close a couple tabs just because my computer's running a little slow right now. Kind of sucks, but it's all good. It's all good. No answer. But yeah, guys, so let's see what's Gucci. Let's see what's Gucci. Run through the numbers. Running through the numbers. And like I've said before in the past, in my other videos, I try to make these videos just because of the fact that it's going to bring my vibes up. And it just definitely helps me as far as getting out of that morning mundaneness, makes things a lot easier, a lot more chill. So it's going to keep my mind flowing while I'm pitching. Mean curve solution. Alright, they're not answering. They are not answering. Answer me. Answer me. My nose is super itchy because it's fall. and all the leaves are falling down, and all this pollen and all this stuff is just in my nose, and I'm just like, damn, bro. Kind of sucks, but I've been also thinking about changing niches. Instead of construction businesses, I might just do plumbing, just because of the fact that with plumbing businesses, they're gonna be um, Riccioli. I'm like looking at this name. Riccioli, Cosmo and Sons. Casimo and Sons. Riccioli, Casimo and Sons.
You have reached Cosmo Riccioli and Sons. We're not available to take your call.
Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. But yeah, like I was saying, plumbing, because it's getting cold outside, so I know, like, pipes are gonna burst. People need heating. People need to get their pipes defrosted or whatever in certain emergencies, and especially emergency plumbing situations. So it's gonna be I feel like definitely more needed than construction businesses, just because construction businesses, they work outside a lot, and the ground is frozen, so it's gonna make things a lot easier for me to pitch to someone who's working inside, or at least with the plumbing aspect when it gets cold. Let's see. Yep, nope, no answer. No answer. Options in granite. On to the next. As long as I'm doing the thing, that's all that matters, That's all that matters. And at least I'm gonna try to do a substantial amount today, just because, I mean, I know I said 60 is pretty decent. Now it's not 100 or 200 like other people, but for me 60 is a pretty good like benchmarker, because I'm going through the systems, going through the list. Let's get it. And they're not answering the phone. Cyrus Hilton. Let's see what's good. Hopefully I get another client today, man. That'd be awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tough. But it's not that tough, because we're doing the thing. But what's tough about it is weeding out and vetting out the people you're selling your services to, because some people are going to be interested, some people are not going to be interested, some people might bullshit. We got a lot of bullshitters in the industry, man. That's one thing that I notice about starting your own business, is just you meet a lot of bullshitters, man. Which kind of sucks, because it's like you want people to put their best foot forward and kind of show you what they're about, and you're kind of putting their trust in them to be genuine, but it doesn't always work out that way, which kind of sucks. Nobody's answering the phone on this beautiful Monday.
Thank you for calling Corona Wilson.
Nobody's answering the phone on this beautiful Monday. And we've been calling for 20 minutes. It's not bad, but it'd be nice if someone answered the phone and I could book an appointment with them. Yeah, guys. Let's see what's Gucci. Let's see what's Gucci. Let's see what's Gucci. Country Family Construction. Country Family Construction.
Thanks for calling Country Family. Please select from one of the following options.
Alright, that's an automated system. No worries, no worries. No worries, my people, no worries. It's not a big deal, people. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, my people. Let's get it, let's get it.
Hi, I'm Call Assist by Google, recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Before I try to connect you, can I ask what you're calling about?
Yeah, nah. No answer, no answer. Say anything to me? Nope. Nobody, nope, nope, nope. And I'm sorry if I'm quiet, guys. This is exactly the reason why I'm trying to make these videos, because I'm trying to, like I said, get out of the mood of keeping myself mundane. But it's just hard to, you know, really keep yourself like on top of your A game when you're not going, if you're not going through the motions, if that even makes sense. See, like, I'm kind of out of it, don't even know what the fuck I'm saying, but one more ring. Alright, they're not answering.
Hello.
They said hello, but I could already tell it's an automated system. Dude, this shit sucks, bro. Nobody's answering the phone, man. I've called 23 people or 24 people and nobody's answered the phone. Come on, people. Come on, man. Answer the phone. Answer the phone. But it's alright. It's alright. No big deal. No big deal. At least I'm doing the thing, man. At least I'm doing the thing. And it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. At least I'm doing the thing. Okay, it's not even ringing. It's not even ringing, my people. It's not even ringing. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck, yo? No answer. Let me close out this tab because there's no need for it. It's just taking up space on my shit. There we go. There we go. Alright, the time is now 12 o'clock, so people are probably not going to answer the phone. I'm gonna hit that next dude up for the appointment we have. Hopefully he shows up, man. That'd be pretty dope. Kenna is not answering. Let me just do one more call and then I'm gonna contact these people. Oops. For the next service. Should just turn off, bro. What happened, bro? Guess the automation turned off. Oh, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Manual actions. Select workflow type. Workflow power dialer. I just need that momentum, man. The hell just happened, bro? Workflow power dialer. Assign to me. Let me just assign them to me real quick. Let's start. Let's start. No, they didn't answer. So we just hung up on that one. No answer. On to the next. Next lead. Next lead. Let's do it. Let's do it. Real estate company. Let's see what's good. See what's good.
Calling Williams Real Estate. We apologize, but nobody is currently available to take your call.
Dude,
Agents who are calling.
nobody's on the phone today. People, damn. That is crazy. It's like everybody called out from work. It was a holiday on Friday, but I guess people are having long weekends. That could be the case. That could be the case. Alright, let me just do one more call and then I'm gonna contact this dude. See if he's gonna join the call with me later. No answer. Alright, I'm gonna hit this dude up, see if he's gonna join the call in an hour. Just wanna double check with him, but for now, just give me 1 second. I will be right back. Let me contact him. Alright, we are back. I just contacted this dude Dan to see what's good for 1 o'clock. See if he's gonna show up. Hopefully he does. You know, God willing, he does, and he's about it. Just following up with him. That's one thing that I also noticed too, is that follow-ups are a really big thing in the business of cold calling. Just because you have to get people enticed, and you have to kind of remind them to show up. It's a hard game to play, man. This shit is not easy, bro. This shit is not easy, but you know, God willing, it works out. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. Just cabinet. And it's not even ringing, bro. Alright, he's not even answering the phone, bro. He's not even answering the phone, bro. Hopefully he texts me back, showing some interest. So let's see what's good, man. Let's see what's good. And if not, it's all good, because we're on to the next. Gotta appreciate those that are willing to do business with us, and that's it. That's the name of the game, my people. Name of the game. Name of the game. Frank's Wood Products. Bah, bah, bah. Dude, my computer's acting really slow today.
Hello, you have reached Frank's Wood Products of Love.
Yep, dude, no one's answering the phone today, my guy. That's crazy. Not even one person has answered the phone. I mean, I got one dude to call me back, but he was just like, I don't do business with people over the phone. That's straight. That's fine. That's completely understandable. That's completely understandable. Completely understandable. But I noticed that a lot of people are out of the office today, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
No longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording
No
in
longer
error,
in service. Damn. 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 That kind of sucks. He's no longer in service. to the next, on to the next. On to the next, on to the next. Ugh, dude. My forearms are sore, man.
Hello?
Hi, is this Fraser Custom Cabinetry?
How can I help you?
Hey, man, this is Brian calling from Lucid AIT. Is right now a bad time to talk?
Yeah, it is. How can I help you, though?
Yeah, man. So basically, what I do is I build custom websites with the calendar booking system for local businesses. Is that something that you would benefit from at all?
It may be. You know, I'm a very small company. I have someone who maintains. It is really cost effective and affordable for me. The problem is that people that do this stuff want thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month, and they really not doing much, in my opinion. And you're sitting in another state or another country or something doing stuff, and I have no way. When I say it's small, that's $100 a month. I've had them for 7 years, and they're doing a top-notch job.
Gotcha.
But they are in Canada. They are in Canada, so I would not be willing. I would not be willing to entertain anything unless you can compare that price.
Yeah, man. I mean, I charge $129 a month. It comes with a calendar booking system, so in the case someone finds you on Google, they could actually book directly to you with the date and time and kind of give an explanation of what they're looking for. So it's not just a standalone website that's just gonna sit there to look pretty. It actually gives you the benefit of actually having the client list build up over time, and you could always recontact your past clients, or even just build up your lead list as far as future clients. That's kind of where I stand with the website. I don't really believe in just having a website just to be there. It is a good representation of your business, but when it actually does something for you to get you those clients, whether you advertise to get them on there,
Yeah,
it's
I have,
yeah.
On my website, I have a contact page, and they can contact me by the contact page, or call me direct, or email me direct, because it's on the website. So I'm an extremely small company. When I say small, I'm a one-man show.
Okay.
I have no problem with work. I have no problem with leads. I have no problem getting work. I stay booked 3 to 9 months in advance.
Nice.
I like having this website out there just to be in the standings in the search engine, to be on the front page. That's what I need someone to do the optimization, to make sure it's coming up in the listing, whatever y'all do. If I'm stupid when it comes to it, but I would assume getting eyes on my account 20 to 30 minutes once a month would be all it would be doing. I don't know what your job entails, but I can't see it taking a lot once it's already established in position that you're not spending that count. If there's a checklist or something you guys go down through to make sure it's hitting these certain marks or keywords or the analytics or whatever is involved in it. And that's where these numbers kind of get crazy to me, that people are wanting these big numbers when, if you break it down, if say conservatively, if you did it an hour a month, that's $129 an hour. I don't make that, and I have a huge facility and
Oh yeah.
$100,000 in tools and all of that, and I don't make $120, $130 an hour.
No, that's fair.
No, I'm not opposed. If you want to, can you just do the optimization and keep me in the standings?
Yeah, man. I mean, so we have something called Yext. It's basically a tool that makes sure that you show up in all the listings as far as browsers. So in your case, in your local area, when people look up that specific service, you're one of the first people to show up, and that'll be like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Google Business, basically all the online listings. That's something that I could definitely do for you. Can I get your email?
Yeah, but I don't want to waste your time or mine.
Yeah.
the problem that I had, I went through several in the life of my company since I started my company.
Okay.
This person I've been with, like I said, 6 or 7 years.
Gotcha.
What I found before is that when I stopped and started with a new company, my digital footprint was wiped clean and I start over again. That's what I do not want. I don't have one set address. What I was having before is my address would say Manassas, Virginia. Well, my demographic's not there. It's in Northern Virginia, which was 30 miles away. And so it took everybody telling Mr. Frazier it takes 6 months to a year for you to slowly ping out with Google in order to start getting any traffic and getting the optimization on the front page. And they were basically blowing smoke up my skirt because it would take a year and a half and I was not on the front page, and I was on Manassas but not in the places I want to be.
Right.
So I'm sure technology's come a long way.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is I don't want to switch companies. My digital footprint is set.
Right.
If I go to Fairfax, Virginia, or McLean, Virginia, or Arlington, Virginia, and I'm sitting there waiting on the client, pull it up, I'm on the front page.
Gotcha.
So that's what I need when I switch over. I don't want to start over from scratch and be my address because now I'm 2 hours away from that area. And that's my only fear deal switching companies is that my digital footprint's going to be wiped clean and I start over again.
Yeah, no, so at least for what I do, listen, man, I'm a one-man show too, and I'm trying to be, you know, the expert in what I do. So in your case, something like, you know, your Google, if you want to continue on with, you know, with my services, I'm not going to wipe you completely clean. You know, we're not starting over from scratch. So in the case of you having a larger lead list, you know, we could actually retarget, you know, your past clients as far as getting a review from them, and they could just post it onto Google. It automatically gets posted onto Google as far as the reviews. So when your Google page stands in a specific location and someone is reviewing on that page, on your Google page, it pings to that specific location. So it's not like you're just gonna restart or start from scratch or anything. Once we send out those old reviews, it's just gonna build the foundation of your actual Google page towards that specific address. So there's no starting over. It's just sending, like, let's just say a review link.
What I have with that, I have a Google review button on my home page of my website. When I finish up, or at the beginning, when I first meet a client, I tell them I send one of my reviews. When I finish up, when I give them handle the invoice, I write a note on that invoice and say, please go to my website, such and such, and leave a review.
Gotcha.
There's a review button. I tell them, I write that, and then a week later, I'll send them an email, follow-up email, please leave a review. And 99.9% of them don't get to doing it. They love my service. I got good reviews. I've only got, I think, three bad reviews since 2015, and those 3 were unjustified. Everybody loves my service, loves my quality of work. People are just lazy and do not want to leave that review. So I've already reached out once to my past client list and asked them to give reviews, but I will not turn over.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I am busy. Let me give you my email and email me over something, and maybe we can talk when I'm at a better position.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really long, all one word.
I'm ready.
Robert Frazier Custom Cabinetry at yahoo.com. My website is actually supposed to come up for renewal 2 months ago, and I guess the gentleman has been helping me for 6 or 7 years no longer works there. He didn't send me a reminder, and I haven't cut him a check to start over again. So,
gotcha.
Once again, they are in Canada, and it's been $1,200 from when I started with them. Some of them are small companies starting out, and I said, well, I'll be a customer as long as the life of my business, you'll have my business. And he's had it for 6 or 7 years. So I said, I'm tired of people raising the price and not getting me any results. But send that on over to me, my friend, and thanks for reaching out, and
Yeah.
I'll take a look at it.
No, 100%. I got you, Robert. Like I said, I'm a one-man show as of now, so my job is, to keep you and, actually to provide the service that you see value in. There's no point in just having, a set up website when it's not getting you any results, and it just sits there to look pretty. But there's different avenues that we could, like I said, with the reviews, or even just send, like a small referral discount as far as your past clients to get you more business. There's so many avenues like that, and even with the Yext, to make sure that you show up on local websites as far as like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Google, and everything is accurate. It's not like you're starting over, but you're actually going to show up for your specific location and target your area instead of across America. But yeah, Robert. Yeah, so I'll send you an email of all the information. If you want, I could also text you like my website, my information, and all that, and then we could have a chat on a better time.
Thank you, sir. Take care.
All right, have a good day. Bye bye. That was Robert. That was a good conversation I had with Robert. Yo, it's always after the 40-minute mark, dude. It's always after the 40-minute mark when I'm having a conversation with people, or when I'm going through the calls, I get someone. That's crazy how that works, bruh. That's crazy how that works. That's crazy how that works. So that's a hot lead right there, Robert. 70703. One 769. Yeah, guys. So that was pretty good. I like that conversation, how that went. So that was a pretty good W. And it's good to listen to people, when they're having a specific scenario, specific situation that's happening, or that they're not too happy about. You kind of have to sit there and listen. So it's not a booked appointment, but also it's someone who's a pretty hot lead. So I'm gonna send that information over to him. Send him my text, or just text him, and then we could have a conversation in the next few days. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. That was pretty solid. And we could just continue on forward. But my guys, peace out. I should have just fucking pushed for the appointment, bro. Damn. Learning situations, guys. Learning situations. But that was a W on my point. That was a W. I never had, as of now, as far as cold calls, I have never had a 10-minute conversation with the client. But that was pretty solid. But all right, people. Peace out. We're making moves. And have a blessed day.